So a dime package here on a 3rd and 15. Opening drive for the Steelers. Pickett, deep drop. Out of the pocket. Flag is down. Pickett fires downfield. Bobbled and nearly intercepted. So a first down here for Jacksonville inside the 35. Handoff. Etienne slips at the end. Was on the outside. He'll shift to the backfield on 3rd down and 6. Lawrence on the crosser. Ingram's got it. Can't get to the first down line. Flag down.
Personal foul, face mask, number 17, offense. 15-yard penalty. Replay, 3rd down.
Well, that's huge. 3rd and 21. Lawrence on 3rd down. Dump off. It's Ingram, and he'll get back a bunch of those yards. Looking at a 50-yard attempt for Brandon McManus, now in his 10th year in the NFL. Won a Super Bowl with Denver. Long this season of 56. This from 50 yards away, and he connects. And no Andre Cisco. Both are out. Hamstring for Cisco, hamstring for Campbell. 3rd and 6. Pickett should have been intercepted. Trey Herndon. It's KZ and Neal at the safety spots. 2nd and 17 after the sack. Lawrence steps up, and Lawrence breaks away.
How about that 26-yard sprint he had?
3rd and 7. Lawrence fires. It's complete. And a big one to Ridley. Shotgun formation here for Lawrence and the Jaguars on a 3rd and 10. Nickel package for the Steelers. Lawrence step and throw. Underneath, catch made by Ingram. Tries to curl it upfield, and the Steelers are ready. But it did get Jacksonville into McManus range. 51-yard attempt here. Matisic to snap it. The hold from Cook. The 51-yarder is perfect. Looking to convert. Pickett has the time. He will air it out, dropping it in the bucket. Pickens could not grab it. 3rd and 4. Lawrence hit as he throws. Wide open. Christian Kirk.
This one's on his, his legs and his waist area.
On a give. Etienne, hard cut, and got extra yards just by sheer force.
If the other guys can play like that, I should be able to as well.
Little trickery. Ingram loses it. Fight for it. Steelers have it. Cole Holcomb rolls in to make the play. 6 defensive backs here for Jacksonville. This is a 3rd and 7. Pickett will toss it to the sideline. Caught by Warren, and then quickly Jacksonville is ready. Trey Herndon out on the perimeter at the 37. Lawrence on the move. The throw to Calvin Ridley along the sideline.
You got to take care of this, and they're doing it quite well thus far.
2nd down and 9. Fake it. Lawrence, step, lofts it. Calvin Ridley with the grab. Give it to Etienne. Slithers. Etienne inside the 10. Fake it. Lawrence will throw. Picked off. Intercepted by KZ. Took it out of the end zone, which was not a wise decision, but the Steelers come away with another turnover.
They hang around and stay in striking distance when you don't put them away.
The throw, Pickens to Johnson. First down of the day. The 1970s.
And you only needed one set. It was pretty much indestructible.
Austin turns the corner. Out of bounds. Austin ran track at Memphis. This is his 2nd year, but he was on IR with a foot injury last year. Pickett steps up, delivers on the sideline for Johnson.
And remember, Najee Harris next to him. He can circle out of the backfield and catch it as well.
3rd and 3. Pickett sets and fires, working that sideline to Deontay Johnson. Motion man is Johnson. Pittsburgh looking to get on the board. Pickett fires, incomplete. 57 this season. This is a chip shot, 22 yards. He is now 12 of 12 on the year. That's come up with 2 takeaways in the first half. Lawrence throws to a spot, catch made by Ridley. Inko Fitzpatrick out with a hamstring injury he suffered in the first quarter. Etienne, he can find cracks, and then so Jacksonville has a new set of downs to work with inside the Pittsburgh 40 with Etienne single setback. Fake it, flip it, A juggle. Etienne's got it. And now trying to hit the open field and works his way for a first down.
Etienne at the top of the screen running a route.
Toss it underneath Ingram. And that is blown up for no gain on the play. Looking for his third field goal of the half. McManus nails it. 9-3 Jaguars. Pittsburgh has the one timeout remaining. They didn't give him the first down. Pickett out of trouble. Pickett throws it. Pickett is going to run it. Pickett gets out of bounds. First down with 14 seconds on the clock. Low snap. Trubisky spinning. Trubisky lines it up and fires. Incomplete.
59 is his career long thus far.
From 61 yards away, Boswell. A knuckleball is no good. Etienne went to the sideline. Lawrence over the shoulder grab by Kirk. Lawrence getting everybody on the same page. Bigsby gets the call. Bigsby slashes to the 40-yard line. Steelers are 28th in the NFL against the run. They hand it to Bigsby, and they surround him for no gain, and the ball pops free.
Rolling on the field, ball carries down by contact, third down.
Not seeing it over the course of 4 quarters. And now it's Mitch Trubisky who's going to lead this offense the rest of the way, and right now he's being led to the turf. Josh Allen, first man there, having a big season. 3rd and 16. Dime package, catch made, and a big tackle for Porter to make sure Ridley did not get the necessary yardage.
That's a much bigger part of his game.
Number 2 pick back in 2017. It's a handoff for Warren and a solid gain. 3rd and 7.
Hey, Lester.
Trubisky fires. Pickens. 240 yards of offense for Jacksonville, 107 for the Steelers. Lawrence sets and throws a deep shot. It's caught by Etienne. Etienne is going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Jacksonville. On a big one, 56 yards. He scores every week.
And his rookie year, they did a lot of work with him before the Liz Frank injury and his foot injury missed the season, of him working as a receiver, as a slot receiver, to continue to expand his game. I asked him about it before this one, because there were reports they're going to make him a full-time slot receiver, and he said no, just wanted to work on that part of the game. And boy, has that come in handy. 2 deep coverage. I think the safety's a little bit too shallow with a bad angle, and Lawrence takes advantage of it, and Etienne finishes it off.
He got by. They are going to go for 2 with a 15-3 lead. Shovel it. Etienne untouched for 2.
Not allow Pittsburgh to have a big play and get them right back in it.
Trubisky in the air. Deontay Johnson. Fantastic hands.
And now you have the crowd up there chanting, "Love you, Blue."
3rd and 2. Trubisky gets away for a moment, buys time, throws across. First down, Deontay Johnson. Warren in there. Trubisky, dump off. Warren's got it, turns it upfield. Spin move, he won't go down. Trubisky, rifles, catch made, Pickens, touchdown! The Steelers cash in.
This is the old isolation deal, just like in basketball. Remember the good old days where everybody went to one side of the court except the guy with the ball who's going to score? They sent everyone to the other side.
Kirk has been a go-to guy on 3rd down as well. Lawrence lets it rip. Catch made. It's Ingram for a first down. On the ground, Etienne. Head and shoulder fake. Etienne to the outside for a first down.
Good note by you.
Etienne sets up on the outside. Lawrence in trouble, and Lawrence will take the sack at the 41. T.J. Watt. After the timeout, 2nd and 3 for Pittsburgh. Shotgun Trubisky. Trubisky lets it fly. Intercepted. Stepping in front is Wingard. And Wingard remains on his feet into Pittsburgh territory. I didn't feel like he meant it.
No, not at all. It was a throwaway.
Offensively in some way.
Yeah, they turned it into more than what it was. Them to get in field goal range. 1st and 20, Lawrence, soft toss, another catch for Ingram. This time he breaks free, and Ingram will take it inside the Steelers' 20. From the gun, running play, Johnson. McManus, 37-yarder. He extends the Jaguars' lead, 20-10. Should never cut him from that AAU travel basketball team.
Yeah, he mentioned that. Loved Michael Jordan growing up. Pass is caught by Austin at the 20. Good enough for a first down. Oluokun said. Jacksonville, meanwhile, came in leading the AFC South by a game and a half over Houston. They'll maintain that lead. Harris, they're running away with the division. Final 30 seconds. Trubisky again checks it down to Harris.
Bryce Young finally got his first win.
Final play here. Trubisky is going to lay it up there, and it's intercepted. Antonio Johnson will end it for the Jaguars. The winning streak continues for Jacksonville. That's 5 in a row. And they get it done on the road. 20-10 over the Steelers.